So hi everyone, I'm Jay and today we are going to see the topic that is framing in the data link layer. So let's start. Now, what is framing? You can see that on the screen there are three devices which are connected via a single cable. Suppose this is device A, this is device B and this is device C. Suppose A wants to send some data to C. So A will send some data, let's say for example 10110, and when A will send the data, it will arrive at device C 10110 and C will simply receive the data. As simple as that. But suppose two devices A and B are sending data to C at the same time. Let's see what happens in that case. So this is device A, this is device B and this is C. In the second case, A and B, both devices will send data to device C. So A will send the data, let's say 10110. B will send the data, suppose 111. And this stream of bits will flow from source to destination. So C will receive stream of bits. Now C is getting 10110,111. By receiving this stream of bits, C will get confused because C doesn't know that what is the start of the data which is sent by B and what is the end of the data which is sent by B. C also doesn't know that what is the start of data which is sent by A and what is the end of data which is sent by A. So C is confused now. C should know that from this point it has to start receiving the data from B which is sent by B, and from this point it has to start receiving data which is sent by A. So you can clearly see that if more than two devices or two devices are sending data to particular device, the receiving is getting confused. Okay, so these are the problems which occurs, like the receiver doesn't know what is the start of the frame, receiver doesn't know how to detect a frame, and receiver doesn't know end of frame. Why? Because all the receiver is receiving is stream of bits. So how to overcome this problem? To overcome this problem, sender can send some extra data along with the original data. So when receiver receives the extra data, from that the receiver can understand that the data after the extra data is actually original data. Okay, so we are going to see different framing methods, and using the framing methods, receiver can easily detect the frame, receiver will easily detect the start of the frame and end of the frame. Now let's see the types of framing. Generally, there are two types of framing. The first one is fixed size framing and the second one is variable size framing. The variable size framing is further divided into three categories. The first type of the variable size framing is using counters. The second one is using character stuffing and the last one is bit stuffing. Now let's see the first type, which is fixed size framing. Again, we are taking the same example, like there are three devices A, B and C are connected via a common link. Okay, now in the fixed size framing, the data which is sent by the sender will be fixed. For example, in this case, let's consider the device A and B are sending data of fixed 5 bits. So A is sending data, let's say 5 bits, which is 10110. B is also sending data which is 11111. When this stream of bits will be received by C, 101101111. So this stream of bits is received by C. Now because all the devices in the network knows that the size of the data, the size of the frame is of 5 bit. So when receiver receives the sequence of bits, when receiver receives stream of bits, it will start receiving the frame from here, and after 5 bits receiver knows that the first frame is received successfully. After that, receiver will start receiving the next frame from here, and after 5 bits it knows that the second frame is also received. Okay, so fixed size framing, it means that all the devices in the network knows that the size of the frame is fixed. Okay, now what are the advantages of the fixed size framing? The advantage of the fixed size frame is that we do not need to add some extra data in the original frame, because each and every device knows that the size of the frame is 5 bits, so receiver will receive each and every frame of 5 bits. So it's very easy. But what is the disadvantage? Now the disadvantage is that suppose sender wants to send data of 10 bits. Even if sender wants to send data of 10 bits, it cannot send 10 bits of data at the same time. If sender wants to send data of 10 bits, in that case, it has to divide data into 2 frames, 2 parts. So sender will send the first 5 bits, and after that it will send the next 5 bits. Okay, so we have to do fragmentation. That is the disadvantage. So this is it for this session. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the remaining methods of framing. Thank you so much.